The crowd behind me is so loud I can barely hear myself think. There must be tens of thousands of people inside this place. Everyone's screaming, stamping their feet, waving their arms, and somewhere underneath all that noise, I can hear metal hitting metal. Wait, there, did you hear that? That wasn't part of the crowd. That came from underneath the arena.
By sunset, the sand will look different.
He just said by sunset, the sand will look different. I really wish he hadn't said that. I think I know exactly what he means. But I need to show you how I ended up here. Because 4 hours ago, I had absolutely no idea what I was walking into. The Chronoforge portal dropped me into a dusty field just outside Rome. And wow. Okay, you need to see this. I'm turning the camera around. That enormous building behind me is brand new. The stone is almost white. The arches aren't ruined. There are banners hanging everywhere. This is incredible. And tens of thousands of people are pouring toward the entrances. Rich Romans wearing bright clothing are being carried through the crowd. Workers are pushing baskets of bread. Children are running between adults.
Figs!
Someone behind me is selling figs. And there are animals here. A lot of animals. I just saw a cage being pulled toward one of the service entrances.
Back! Give it room!
I couldn't see what was inside. Back from the cage!
Keep it moving!
But whatever it was just hit the side of that cage hard enough to make everyone around it move back. Yeah, I'm moving too. Okay, maybe we'll stay away from that entrance.
Water?
What?
Water?
Oh, hi. The boy beside me can't be more than 16. He's been trying to sell me water for the last 30 seconds. His name is Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah.
So,
This place.
my father helped build it.
Your father helped build this? Marcus, is this your first time inside?
No one has been inside before.
Of course they haven't. How many people do you think are coming today?
All of Rome.
All of Rome? May not actually be much of an exaggeration. I'm following Marcus toward one of the entrances. He seems to know exactly where he's going. And I definitely don't.
Come!
I'm coming! Everyone has some kind of ticket or token telling them where to enter.
This way.
Wait, look up. There are numbers above the entrances. People aren't just randomly pushing their way inside. They're being directed into different sections.
Come.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
We're going through the tunnel now. Listen to the sound. The crowd outside has changed. It's echoing off the stone. Every step gets louder. And somewhere ahead of us, I can see daylight. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm inside. Look at this. This is unbelievable. The arena is sitting right in the middle like a giant wooden stage covered with sand. And all around it, people. Rows and rows and rows of people. High above us, there are sailors working ropes connected to enormous fabric awnings. That's the Valerium. I have to work. You're leaving? Marcus just told me he has to keep selling water. Apparently, I am now on my own. Great. Thanks, Marcus.
Water!
Oh, and he says if I hear the trumpets, I should find my seat immediately. Fantastic. I love warnings with absolutely no explanation. Before those trumpets start properly, I want to see how close I can get. I'm moving closer to the lower seating. I definitely shouldn't be down here. The difference between sections is obvious. Senators and important families are much closer to the arena. Ordinary people are higher up. And women seem to be restricted mostly to the upper seating areas. Yeah, several people are definitely staring at me. I'm going back up. Excuse me. That's the trumpets. Everyone just stood up. Something's happening. Look at the entrance opposite me. Soldiers, more officials, and that's him. That's Emperor Titus. The entire amphitheater just exploded. People are shouting his name. I can feel the stone underneath my feet shaking from everyone stamping at once. Imagine 50,000 people packed into a building that has never hosted an event like this before. They aren't looking at ruins. They aren't thinking about history. To them, This is the newest and most spectacular building on Earth. The first event is beginning. Several gates on the arena floor are opening. Wait, there are handlers running out. Something's coming behind them. Lion. That's a lion. There's another one. People are losing their minds. This isn't a zoo. The animals aren't here for people to quietly look at. These are hunting spectacles. Men armed with spears have entered the arena. And the crowd is cheering every time one of the animals charges. They're loving this. I knew Roman games involved animals brought here from across the empire, but seeing it happening in front of me is completely different. This is entertainment to them. Families are watching, children are laughing, vendors are still walking through the rows selling food, and below us, a man is fighting for his life. Marcus is back! Hey, he found me! How long does this go on?
Animals, hunters, performances, executions, then gladiators.
Gladiators? Have you ever talked to a gladiator?
My uncle works near the holding rooms.
Your uncle works there? Come,
I can show you.
this is a terrible idea. We're leaving the seating area. We're moving through one of the lower corridors now. The crowd is still roaring above us, but down here, everything sounds different. Darker. Quieter. There are guards, workers carrying equipment, buckets, weapons. I can smell animals, and sweat, and something metallic. Marcus has stopped. There's a gate ahead.
No farther.
I don't think we're supposed to go any farther. Wait. There's someone standing behind it. He's looking at the camera. Hi.
What is that?
It's a mirror.
Mirror?
I told him it's a mirror. That was terrible. He definitely doesn't believe.
Gaius.
His name is Gaius. He's a gladiator. Not the giant movie version you might imagine. He's maybe in his 30s. And surprisingly, he seems completely calm. I asked him if he's fighting today.
Yes.
He nodded. Are you afraid? A man who says
He isn't afraid before entering that arena is either a liar or already dead.
Okay, I was not expecting that. His fight must be getting closer. I heard instantly. A guard is coming. We need to go. I think they're starting to bring them out. We can hear doors opening. And men moving. If Gaius is moving with them, then he's about to enter the arena. We need to get back upstairs. If he's about to fight, I want to be there when he comes out.
This way.
We're back near the seating. That was close. Something has changed. The cheering has stopped. Why has the cheering stopped? Oh. There are prisoners being brought into the arena. That's why the whole crowd went quiet. And suddenly the whole day feels much darker. A few minutes ago, this place felt like a festival. Now I'm watching condemned men stand in the same arena.
Why did you stop? People in your time don't have executions?
Marcus doesn't understand why I've turned the camera, whether people in my time don't have executions. I didn't know how to answer that unless he would understand. Hours are passing unbelievably quickly. The sun has moved. And the awnings above us are shifting. People are eating.
Talking, gambling, arguing about fighters.
And now I'm starting to hear the same word everywhere.
Gladiators, soon.
The arena workers are preparing the sand. Weapons are being carried toward the gates.
What? The real fights! They're about to begin!
Two fighters are entering. Not Gaius. The crowd already seems to know them. People are shouting names, placing bets. This is much more tactical than the movies make it look. They're watching each other, testing distance, waiting. Nobody is wildly swinging a sword. There! First attack. The entire crowd moved forward at the same time. I did too. Look, it's a feint! Oh, that was a fake. He's trying to draw the shield out of position.
Watch.
Come on. That's how powerful this atmosphere is. You start reacting with everyone else. And that's the part that scares me. One fighter is down. The other has stepped back. Everyone is shouting. Officials are watching. The defeated man is still alive. They're deciding. He survives. People are cheering. And they're already resetting the arena. It's astonishing how quickly everything resets. Another fight. Then another. I'm looking for Gaius.
Marcus is looking too.
Nothing yet. Wait. That gate. Marcus. Is that him? Gaius. That's him. Gaius just entered the arena. And suddenly this doesn't feel like history anymore. I know that man. I talked to him. He asked me to remember his name. His opponent is coming out now. And I hate how quickly my eyes went straight to his hands, his weapon, his size. The fight is starting. And I don't think I'm breathing normally anymore. First exchange. Gaius blocked it. Again. His opponent is younger. Fast. Very fast. Gaius keeps backing away.
Gaius! Gaius!
Marcus is screaming his name. I didn't even realize I was saying it too. Okay. Wait. His shield is damaged. He sees it too. The other fighter is coming again. No! Gaius slipped! He's down! Gaius! Get up, Gaius!
Gaius!
Please get up! The other fighter is closing in, and I can feel the whole arena leaning forward. The whole crowd is standing. His opponent is above him.
Gaius!
And suddenly, everything has gone strangely quiet in my head. I can still see people screaming, but I barely hear them. He's looking up. Toward the Emperor. Toward the crowd. The decision isn't happening instantly. And now I understand what Marcus meant. When he said the crowd matters. They're not just watching. He fought well. They're judging him. Gaius is asking for mercy. And somehow that is harder to watch than the fight. Something is changing. I think the crowd is starting to turn in his favor. If Titus spares him, Gaius lives.
Now we wait.
And right now the entire amphitheater feels like it's holding one breath. Look!
The whole arena sees it at the same time.
Something changes in the presiding seats. The sound changes too. I think he's been spared. The arena erupts! Gaius is alive! They're helping him up. He can barely stand. And I don't think I realized how tense my whole body was until now. And just like that, he's gone. Back under the arena. Back into the part of Rome most people never see. A few hours ago, this was just history to me. Now it feels like I'm leaving someone behind. But after Gaius, I don't think I can see any of this the same way again. And now I understand why this place is so powerful. Because once the crowd pulls you in, it becomes easy to forget there's a real person in the sand. Because a crowd can turn a person into part of the show. A memory gives them their name back. Marcus and I are leaving now. The sun is beginning to drop over Rome. People are pouring back through the same corridors we entered this morning. They're laughing, comparing fighters, talking about tomorrow.
Because the astonishing part is,
This was only the beginning. These opening celebrations are going to continue for days.
I need to find my father.
Marcus has to go find his father. And I'm realizing this might be goodbye too. Bye, Marcus.
Vale!
And then he starts to go. I don't know why that hurts more than I expected. Oh, the Chronoforge portal is ready. I've got about 30 seconds. Brand new stone. Full arches. Banners moving in the wind. People everywhere. One day, huge parts of this building will collapse. Earthquakes will damage it. Stone will be taken away. But somehow, this place survives. And so does the memory of people like Gaius. Maybe that's what history really is. Not emperors, not buildings, not dates. People. People who woke up this morning with absolutely no idea that someone 2,000 years later might still be talking about them. I'll see you on the other side. Chronoforge, take me home. And just like that, Rome is gone. But not all of it. The stone is still here. That's why I keep coming back. Because history isn't really gone while someone still remembers the people who lived it. I'm Chronoforge Reborn. I'll see you in the next time jump.